We're going to try testing out the remote control feature of the Kenwood v71a. First thing we want to do is enter our password into the radio, and you do that by accessing menu 522 and press in the number that you want. Make sure that the PTT and the control is on the side. This I'm going to call this the A band that you want to control. So I'm going to shoot this out to a repeater, and this is the side that's connected to my link to my handheld. So this side is going to control, my handheld is going to control this side, which is going to control this and out to the repeater. I hope that makes some kind of sense. So what we want to do is turn it off, press the reverse button and the power button at the same time. Now notice that the control is flashing on this side. That means that we are in control mode. Now if you look on your manual on page 86, it's got all the control operation codes that we need to know. You want to access the remote control, we need to punch in A, our secret password, and the pound key. So I'm going to grab my radio, A, and hear the three little beeps. That means that it accepted the code. Now what I'm going to do is go into crossband repeat, and I do that by entering the C button. Now if you notice, both the PTT and the control are flashing. That means we are now in crossband repeat. But in order for it to work, I have to get out of the remote control operation. And I do that by pressing the A key and the pound key. So now we are live. Now if I talk on my radio, it'll go out to my repeater. Maybe I'll just give you a quick example. I'm going to key up. I don't like to do this, but I'm going to do it.
Welcome to v71a's Little White Mouse.
Now that sound you heard came through my handheld. It didn't come out of the speaker radio. It came through my handheld up here. Okay? So that's working. Now to turn the remote control mode off, we have to go back into the program, A, secret passcode. Now the crossband repeat does not work because we are in remote control mode. So if I want to turn crossband repeat off, I press the D button. Notice the PTT quit. That means we are no longer in crossband, but we are still in the remote control mode. Now to change the power, it toggles, high, low, medium, and we just do that by pressing the 0. I don't know if you saw it, but now it's on low. One more time. Now it went up to high, and we'll go back to medium. And I'm doing this all via my my handheld, and I can do this up to, 10 kilometers away. And there's a whole bunch of things that we can change here. We can put in a frequency. We can put in all our well, I'll show you. We'll go into a memory mode. Now we've got to make sure that we're in memory mode. So memory mode is number 9. So now we're in the memory mode. So now if I press in a number, I should be able to change that. Now, do you notice that changed up to number 100? Now I'm going to go back to channel 001. Now I went back to channel 1. Now if I want to go back up to channel 3, which is where we were originally, and I can also go into the VFO mode and manually put in, you know, whatever numbers I want. 146.520, that whole kind of thing. No problem at all. Hope this has been some kind of a help to somebody. I had a little bit of struggles figuring out how to work this thing, but we did get it, and everything seems to work fine. So I'll put my radio down here. So if we want to get out of the whole program, we press reverse and the power button. No, that didn't. We got now, we press reverse and the power button again. And now we're right back to normal mode. Now I can control everything with the radio, which I wouldn't have been able to do before. If you notice, there was a little key down here that would show everything was locked up. I hope that was some help.